Guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Lost one deep.
Steps into it. Pass is caught. Diggs! Sideline! Touchdown! Unbelievable! Vikings win it!
Down the right side. Makes the grab deep. Off to the races. Touchdown, Cavaliers.
YouTube, what it do? It's your boy Chester Daly back with another Georgia State Dynasty banger. This week we have Virginia. I got a good one for you coming up. Y'all boys kick back, sit back, relax, thumbs up, comment, subscribe. Gang!
Welcome to Center Park Stadium in Atlanta, home to the Georgia State Panthers. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Virginia Cavaliers, taking on the 12th ranked team in the land, the Georgia State Panthers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack. Palmer, and guys, let's get this thing started. And the Cavaliers will get us underway with the opening kickoff. He'll start the return inside his spot. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Georgia State's offense will get the ball first. And they're going to be met by one of the best defenses in the nation, David. And I know seeing a defense doing what they want, when they want to do it, makes you a happy man.
Right, defense is starting to make a comeback. I'm excited about this new era of football. We're seeing better tackling, and we're seeing better coverage than we were a couple years ago. And this defense is fun to watch them on tape, fun to talk to their coaches. Jesse, this defense has been consistent all year long.
And they're dialed in, and they're so talented. They've got multiple NFL draft picks on that side of the football, and they don't have to change a lot week to week. This defense dominates. They do what they do, and they don't care if you know it. You can't do anything against them.
And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup.
Really nice play call there on 2nd and long by the offensive coordinator. He was able to get a lot of that yardage back by running the football, and now, of course, it sets up a 3rd and manageable situation.
Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. Turns it loose. On target over the middle. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line.
And this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. Motion from the back. Looking to throw on 1st down. Takes the easy throw in the flat. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. On target. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but him just a bit short. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Panthers come to the line needing just inches for the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Inside the 25, they'll snap it from the 24. First down. Looking downfield on first down. Oh, sticks that big mid up there and grabs it.
Well, that's about as impressive as a short gainer catch as you're ever going to see. I mean, didn't get the first, didn't go very far downfield, but it was pretty looking. Got it with one hand. I mean, I guess there's that.
Off play action. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
This pass rush is serious, man. When you watch them on film, they do a nice job in the back end, taking away all the throws downfield. He's trying to get to his check down, but that pressure gets to him, and the hit forced the incomplete.
Yeah, and third and short, they choose not to run, throw the football, and I think a lot of that has to do with they know they're in field goal range. They can take the 3 points on the board.
Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And some room to work. And the big fella couldn't elude the quarterback who makes a sure tackle. The Cavaliers want to pick up the tempo.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going, handing the ball off.
To the air, it's Cornelius. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. And the Cavaliers will snap it on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Under fire. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
The Cavaliers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Off the play fake. And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack.
Man, this guy is just starting to take this game over. Sack on first down, sack on second down, and now on third down, this offense, they better identify where this guy's lining up, and they better get him double teamed because they can't block him right now.
Got it, looking for a first. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. And the Cavaliers will punt this one away.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on third down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. Whoop-de-doo. You set up 4th and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and celebrate.
They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. Wide receiver comes in motion. Quick pass on the jet motion. A solid pickup there, works it to the 38 before being pushed out of bounds. And the Panthers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass. Takes the easy completion. And good blocking in space out there to give him enough room to pick up the first down.
I like the running back there on the route and the patience he showed, really setting it up. He got to the defender, was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the first.
He's open on the right, and they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. Offense trying to keep them off balance on 1st and 10. They'll toss it to the left. Pass the first down marker and still running. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Panthers!
know, this offense knew coming into the season it was so important for this guy to stay healthy. They needed him week in, week out because he plays at such a high level, and he's showing it here. That last carry was his 10th rushing touchdown of the season.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, you could make a case this is the game of the week in the SEC. Missouri has the lead right now. Columbia has just been jumping all week, but this game is hardly over. There is time left on that clock. They're up by a field goal over Florida. Week in and week out in the SEC, it's a battle of attrition, and if anything big changes, you'll hear about it here.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Lost one deep down the right side. Makes the grab deep. Off to the races. Touchdown, Cavaliers. He got loose and... Lights out after that.
And this is why so many teams go play action. They try to freeze guys in the back end, work on their eye discipline, get them to bite a little bit. Nice job on the play fake. Nice job bombs away, putting air underneath it, and making the big touchdown pass.
And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Rushes on him. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to fire. Right on target this time. That'll be a gain of about 7. Leaves him with 3rd and 3. The Panthers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He finds a dead spot in the middle. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out of their own 37. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Quarterback may change this route. Coming out on first down with the play fake. That one comes out hot down the right side.
Well, the quarterback knew where he wanted to go with the ball. His intended target just wasn't open, so the quarterback made sure he put that football in the stands.
They'll run it out of the shotgun.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through.
There he goes. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down at the 49. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. So first down here as they go back to work. Wants to throw on first down. And the catch along the sideline will come up a little short of the first down. Receivers work tirelessly, tapping that toe along the sideline, and it just looks so natural for him.
Yeah, it can't just be pat and go all the time, right? Where he's just jogging down the field, ball hits you right in stride. You got to be able to make awkward body catches and do it getting your feet in bounds. That was sweet.
And the Panthers back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Fires toward the end zone. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover. Pick up the first. Looking to throw, it's Cornelius. Makes the catch. The Cavaliers are in the hurry-up. Trying play action. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Cavaliers will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and take it back. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. First play of the drive comes from the 38. First play of the drive wants to throw. Looking deep. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Well, you see him there taking the shot. I think the thought process is look, we've had so much success early in this game running the football. Let's see if we can now take advantage of the defense throwing the ball over their head. They're going to be expecting run. Safeties and linebackers are all going to be playing downhill trying to stop that. If we get the one-on-one opportunities to the outside, we have got to take shots. That one fell incomplete, but they should keep trying this as the game goes on.
What a job to lay out and make the catch.
Man, I love those guys that are willing to put their body on the line. And he does it right here, man. Just lays out. That ball's coming in. You can see it from several yards out, making that play, laying out, keeping the football from touching the turf. Great concentration, great effort by the receiver.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Offense changing the play. Wants to keep it in the air. Looking to buy time. On the move to the right, looking for a big one. And he makes the catch inside the 25. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. The big gain on offense, and the play will stand. The offense declines the penalty. Georgia State ready to go with another 1st and 10. Right down the middle. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. So now it's 2nd and long. They'll try the outside to the left. Look out, he's got room. And he'll finish the line at the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia State.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they would come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. That drive covers 62 yards for the touchdown. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. They'll run the RPO and throw it right.
And in this offense, you know, as a quarterback, you're going to get opportunities to put up some pretty big numbers. You've been impressed watching this guy play early this year. With that last pass completion, he's now already over 2,000 yards on the season.
Out of the gun, the inside give. They'll get him down at the 48 after the 15-yard gain. The Cavaliers want to move quickly.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a 1st down. Oh, and here they go again. 1st down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
Throws for the tight end. Makes a connection. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. He sends 2 wideouts right, 2 to the left on 2nd and 9. It's complete to the left. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Quarterback on the keeper. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Lost yardage on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. From the gun. Give on the inside. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Down to 2 minutes to play in the half. The referee signaled for the 2-minute timeout. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. And he uses the old bank shot to knock it off the left upright and get it through somehow. That'll bring him to within 4.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. The Panthers can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Right on the money. Breaks into the open. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45.
We need a 2-minute offense. When you're this explosive, this offense creates the big play, completely flips the field position right away, now in a position to go ahead and score points before the half.
Now a 1st down from the 45-yard line. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Makes the grab on the left. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. And after that pitch and catch, he's already over 200 yards, and we're in the first half, Jesse.
Man, Reese, he's dialed in right now. He's really doing a nice job seeing the field, reading coverages, and finding his open guy.
To the air on 1st down. Here's a hit. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Fires to the big fella. And he gets it inside the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 9, where it'll be 1st and goal. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Gets the back moving. Whips it out in the flat. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Fires into the end zone. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be 3rd down. About to have the 9th snap on this drive. You don't want to settle for a field goal. Into the end zone. Can't make the grab, in this offense, which has been brilliant this season on 3rd down, doesn't convert this time. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. And he kept that one just straight enough to graze inside the left upright. Now up by by 7 points here in the second. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the second half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, but I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the second half, so find something really quickly you can go to.
Wants to throw. It's Cornelius. Bringing the heat. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this third down play. Clock running. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Fires left. He's got it. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Punt is on its way. Makes a nice grab at the 25. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches.
Looking for a huge play. Spreads it inside the 10. Touchdown, Georgia State. A great catch and run for 6.
Man, that's the way you execute on offense, man. You keep your foot on the gas. Try to make this a 2-score game. You do with that touchdown. This offense executing beautifully. The defense is going to have to find something in the second half to get some stops.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. So here comes the kickoff after the touchdown, and the last thing you need right before the half is to give up a big return. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. He'll be stopped, but good work there to get the ball out to the 37. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, one half in the books, and I am eagerly looking forward to that second half in Atlanta.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Keeping it on the ground to open the second half. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. And the Cavaliers headed quickly to the line.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
To the air. It's Cornelius. Under fire. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Fires to the wideout. Rolls it in. Still on his feet at the 45. There he goes. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a first and goal from the 10. The Cavaliers come to the line with a new set of downs. With the run on first and goal. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick its way to the end zone. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Looking for the touchdown on third and goal. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
defense. Let's go.
He slides that just inside the right upright. Now a two-possession game at 24-13.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Running back searching for a hole. Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
Well, give the defense credit because they're forcing this quarterback to throw into very small windows under duress.
After the second down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. Grabbed in the middle. It's Penny. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. And the offense with no intention to draw the defense off sides. They want to run on 4th down. They're able to make the stop, but not before Georgia State has a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Lining up from the 34 on first down. Quarterback making adjustments. Looking to throw on first down. Steps away to find some room. He's going to take off. Out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46-yard line. A big pickup here as they try to put together a scoring drive. This Georgia State offense ready to go with another first down. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the tight end. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Panthers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. A shot for the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity.
Well, this defense was ready for go bumps. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, and if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
The Panthers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking downfield on first down. They get to him as he throws.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Noses ahead to the 30-yard line, a pickup of 1. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Touchdown, Panthers. They went for it all, and it paid off with the score. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown.
Man, oh man, it doesn't get easier than that. Look at the receiver. He gets wide open. Where's the defense? Nobody around. Easy pitch, easy catch.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, your game is a big one, but so is this battle right now inside the American. North Texas has the lead right now. The good folks in Denton have been buzzing all week, but this game is hardly over. There is time left on that clock. They're up by 7 over Navy. Ought to be fun, fellas, to see how things play out in this notable matchup in the American.
Thanks for the update on that. Turning it on! He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped. And the Cavaliers racing to the line in the hurry-up. Off-play action on first down. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to find another play.
I like the decision by the quarterback there. It's only first down. It's not there. Throw it away. Live to play another day.
Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? The run up the middle, trying to find its way to the goal line. And he'll get this one back to the line of scrimmage, but no farther than that.
Well, this running thing doesn't seem to be working. It looks like they're going to have to throw it. But as we know, David, these windows down here, man, they are tight.
Super tight. I think you still got the QB that you can move, you can change.
Touchdown, Virginia! Fitted in the window for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in games.
He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Back open in the middle. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. And the Panthers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hip. They'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. From the gun, wants to pass. Working that left side now. Turns it on in midfield. Lots of running room. Touchdown, Panthers! Once he got to room, it was over. This dude is just slicing and dicing this defense into little tiny pieces.
Carving him up, completely comfortable, knows exactly what he's getting, had so much success today. Got to find a way to make these quarterbacks feel more uncomfortable.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. There's certainly still a hill to climb, but they've got to make sure these drives pay off. Got a touchdown last time. Can they back it up here?
Well, and it's amazing in a football game how sometimes they'll surprise you with what you do. Once you get settled, you realize what's going on. Now, I'm comfortable with it. Jesse, this offense looked comfortable on its last drive.
They sure did. It looked like they started to find some momentum. So now it's on this defense to stop that, all right? You're a little bit upset based on what just happened the previous drive. You've got to bow up again and go back to what was working earlier in this game.
Dropping back, it's Cornelius. This time it's complete. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down.
Well, this defense has tried to find ways to disguise their coverage and mix it up to try to confuse the QB. It's not working, though. With that last completion, he's now got over 300 yards passing.
Creates a little room.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
The Cavaliers in the hurry-up. They'll run it from the gun. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. And the Cavaliers are on the move.
And the defense gives up the 1st down. And oh, here they go. They're going fast. No time to substitute. Got to communicate quickly and get back on the line of scrimmage.
Off the RPO, complete. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the 1st down.
Nice job by the quarterback there throwing the hitch route against zone coverage. You can't stare at him. If you do that, you allow the flat defender to get underneath it, and that might be a pick 6. So really good job by the quarterback there using his eyes to manipulate the defense.
They'll try to get the 1st through the air. He's got it. He's finally shoved out of bounds at the 23-yard line, and a big pickup on that one. Wants to throw on 1st down. Finds his big tight end. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the fourth quarter. That's the end of the quarter. Georgia State has the lead here. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the grab. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be second and inches coming up. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. The give to the back. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
And now a big third down coming up. Down multiple possessions. This is one, Palmer, I'm looking for 6. I'm not trying to kick a field goal. I want to cut into this lead with a touchdown.
No, you got to have it. And also, considering all of that, this is 4-down territory, too. So you need to identify who are your best players on offense and how can you give them a chance to score this touchdown.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And it's been a struggle for the run game for this offense. Man, this is something they hang their hat on. You saw last week, you saw the highlights, and just give it to the running back. Let him do his thing. Haven't been able to get him going. I don't know what's going on, but they got to find a way to get there.
Touchdown, Cavaliers! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option? Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. From the gun, the give, looking for room. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? We'll see if they can dig one up that goes forward this time on second down from the 18. Back to pass. Quickly complete. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in the game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the first down at the 30. The Panthers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Makes the grab, it's Petty. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They're dealing with a second and long. Smart move to keep it on the ground. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Oh, he's got some space. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. The defense calls a timeout. They're second of the day as they try to get their act together. Pocket breaking down. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Behind the chains now on second and long. Quick pass on the fly motion. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. And this offense has gotten off to a good start on third down, but this is a different deal on third and long. Looking down the middle. Makes the grab. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. It's a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Got the first down and more. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. From the 25-yard line, it's 1st and 10. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. Last play didn't go well. It leaves them with 2nd and 11. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. The give to the lone running back. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Their work here is virtually take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. They get the W, and with that being win number 6, looks as if they're going bowling, guys.
And that's a good moment for this squad, right? Like, you start every season, you have big goals. It usually starts with your conference championship and winning a national championship, maybe going to the playoffs. Everybody has different